Hello and welcome again to my talk show, Be an Excellent Special Educator, episode 5, where I'm going to talk to you about the frame of mind needed for setting specific and smart goals in life. We have a number of dreams in our life. Some are fulfilled and some are lost, but the life moves on. Special educators also have dreams which they wish to convert it into reality. They dream to successfully transform the lives of children or persons with disabilities and provide good support to suffering parents and the well wishers. The second dream they may have is to prepare for competitive examinations to get permanent job. The third wish they have is to establish an NGO or establish an international level educational institution well equipped with the world class facilities and professionals. The fourth dream could be to pursue higher education, conduct research in field to find gaps, create awareness and counsel the parents and others as an activist, or help government to frame policies. Some educators do become successful in converting their dreams into reality, but majority of them, while discharging their multiple duties in life, witness their dreams remain as their dreams forever and struggle for getting good name, fame, and recognition for their good work. Before framing the goals of life, the first thing one has to remember that the goals are their own. So they belong to them. They may take suggestions, advice, or opinions from experts or others, but the final decision of goal setting shall be their own. The second thing we must know that we have to control our set goals. So we must have clarity in mind about the main purpose of that goal and also collect the information and possess knowledge about the resources available. It may be with us or it may be our family or in the society. We should also know that what are the constraints or limitations we have or our family has or the society has, and what are the challenges going to face in that particular area. The third area to be worked out is what are the areas of deficit or limitations or gaps available in our field and what potential we have to contribute in filling these gaps, because then we can establish ourselves as different from the rest of the professionals. We will be visible. So this exercise will give us the right insight and flexibility to adopt according to our unique requirements. It is proved that achievement improves most when the goals are specific, action oriented, short term, and challenging for the life and for the profession. Knowledge of our core competency plays a very important role in setting goals so that we can get rid of the initial failures. For example, if one is extrovert and good in art of public speaking, he can aim to become a lecturer, professor, awareness generator, activist, promoter of the just rights of the disability, etc. And if one thinks that he or she is an introvert, calm, soft spoken, or good in writing, one can opt for strengthening his writing skills and write good articles, blogs, literature, etc., related to disability. And if one thinks that he is a good listener and logical and innovator thinker, then he can think of becoming critics in the field or an innovator. He or she can think of becoming a critic writer. Here I want to caution you that generally people think that criticism is a kind of just negating or sensationalizing the issues, but it is not true. There are good ways to point out the gaps and ways and means to effectively fill those gaps, and this approach is most welcomed by the society. So let us learn how to make our goals specific and smart. We have already seen that those who have plan and those who write these plans and convert it into goals, make it more specific and challenging, are more successful. To make our goals, we must have a proper frame of mind. Frame here stands for fantasy, reality, aim, method, and evaluation. The first step is to view our fantasy. Fantasy stands for the wildest dream we have. So our first step is to prepare and write list of all the dreams we have. It may be wildest one, the biggest one, the impossible one, or very weird or bigger one. You have to prepare a list of all those dreams which you have or which comes into your mind. We must check what are the most valuable one in the society and match it with our potential. We have to think preferably where we want to be from 1 year from now or 5 years from now. What kind of person we wish the society should call us. We must also tick and identify what is the dream which is more inspiring and motivating, or in what dreams has a strong inner drive. How that drive and dream will enrich and produce an opportunity for me to fulfill the deficits in the field matching with our core competency. Once the list is ready and checked on various parameters, we must balance with our second parameter called reality check. It is observed that dreams have become reality depending upon the smartness as well as the hard work done by an individual silently. We must now do the reality check with each list of the dream, and we have to start making a balance between the dream and the reality. There may be some dreams which looks very weird or impossible, but by beginning our first step towards this journey, the things will all fall in line. So always remember to set your goal high but realistic one. Set the aims. After adding the balancing, then you have to define the goal by striking a balance between the fantasy and reality. The next step is to work out a methodology one is going to adopt for achieving the set goals. While working on it, one must be very honest and truthful towards self and narrow down the choices and the one which he really intends to accomplish. At this age, one can take the advice and the suggestions from the experts or persons who had already been successful in that area about the strategy and the methodology they have adopted to reach that goal. After identifying the methodology to be adopted by you in reaching the goal, the next step is to create a scale for evaluation of progress. It should be an ongoing process. Always remember that anything which is measurable is manageable. If anything is not measurable, it is not manageable. Once you have completed all these steps of writing the fantasy or your dreams, and by balancing the dreams with reality and defining aims and then identifying the methodology you are going to adopt and the evaluation scale, you have completed the process of drafting goals for your life. The next step is very challenging, that is to implement it and become successful. For this, you have to immerse yourself completely in the set goals and collect all the tools required to achieve the set goals. And also observe the experts around you who had already achieved the success and repeat this exercise every day. You must activate all the forms of learning and use regular, frequent public performance to tell the world what you are silently working for in terms of stories or what you think the world should be. So begin your journey and achieve the impossible and convert your dreams into reality in life. If you like today's topic, please press like button and don't forget to subscribe the channel with bell icon to keep yourself updated, because our main aim is to not only provide qualitative service to the needy but also at the same time to increase our quality of life of every special educator, so that he could play the role of a true grand ambassador of special education. Your advice, your suggestions are most welcome. You can share them on my email ID atultalkshow@gmail.com. See you again in the next episode. Till then, I Atul Srivastava signing off. Goodbye.